15th-hour general strike called by prescribed KCP-MC Progressive against titular King Laysemba Sanachauba's nomination for Rajya Sabha election affects normal life in Manipur. Following recent government's order, markets across the state remain shut down as safety measures against novel coronavirus outbreak. And Union Consumer Affairs Minister Ramvilas Paswan says government has fixed prices for face masks and sanitizers in light of COVID-19 outbreak. Good afternoon. Welcome to Impact News. So watching Afternoon News, and I'm Premi Thangjam bringing you the top stories. 15th-hour general strike called by prescribed KCP-MC Progressive against titular King Laysemba Sanachauba's nomination for the Rajya Sabha election has affected in the state. The general strike started at 6 a.m. and will end at 8 p.m. today. Roads bore deserted looks as all interstate and inter-district passenger vehicles ceased operations except for few private vehicles running for emergencies. All business establishments including oil pumps and even banks remained shut down. Manipur police personnel are being deployed at strategic locations to avoid any untoward incident. It may be mentioned that BJP candidate titular King Laysemba Sanachauba will face Indian National Congress candidate Tongbram Mangibabu for the lone Rajya Sabha Manipur seat on March 26. Various prescribed groups and civil society organizations of the state had condemned the titular king's decision to contest the election and has even demanded him to abdicate if he determined to face the election. Yangon Pokpi Bazaar of Lamlai constituency in Imphal East also bore deserted looks today due to prescribed outfits general strike amid the governor's recent order to close down major markets in Manipur till March 25th as safety measures against COVID-19. Only few vehicles were seen running in the area. Major markets of Ziribam district like Borobekra Bazaar, Imakaithel, Gurathol Bazaar, Lalpani Bazaar and Zakurador Bazaar also ceased operation after recent government's order to close down markets in view of COVID-19. Meanwhile, Ziribam District Health Society along with Ziribam District Police is carrying out full swing screening for COVID-19 upon outsiders at Babupara in the district. Ex-Servicemen Contributory Health Scheme ECHS Polyclinic Imphal conducted novel coronavirus screening at Ex-Servicemen Healthcare Center in Koirengai today. Ex-servicemen from various districts of the state along with their family were tested for the virus. Locals and members of Maira Paibi groups and local clubs have stormed the UNACO school in Maitram condemning the government's notice to convert the school into a coronavirus quarantine center. Enraged locals tried to move out equipments kept in the school for quarantine facility, but police managed to stop them. Sources said the scuffles occurred at around 9 p.m. yesterday. Massive police team led by Nambol Police OC was joined by Imphal West DC and Praveen, AC and Suran, Bishnupur SP Priyadarshini and additional SP Administrator Bisorjit in containing the situation. Iramdam Miyamgi Apunba Khorjai Lub Ima Khol has indefinitely postponed its 18th Foundation Day celebrations scheduled at Adim Jati Siksha Ashram and Hol Chingmai Imphal on March 26 in the view of COVID-19 situation. Amid the rising apprehension over pandemic coronavirus outbreak, a young Pondicherry biker is making an attempt to become the youngest ever rider to tour the country. 19-year-old Revnant Sai from Yanam in Pondicherry reached Imphal yesterday as a part of his nation tour on his bike. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, Revant Sai said he will stay in Imphal for 3 days to raise awareness on center's flagship programs like Swachh Bharat, Fit India, Beti Bachao, Beti Parao, and others. He has biked through Andhra Pradesh, Orissa, West Bengal, Sikkim, Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram, and Tripura before coming to Manipur. Revant Asai said he aspires to secure a Guinness World Record of the youngest ever rider to tour the country. He said authorities concerned have extended necessary help to him, though many people were reluctant to come close to him due to the current COVID-19 situation. Revant added that he was allowed entry in Manipur only after attaining fitness certificate issued by the relevant authority, stating that he still needs to travel to states like Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh and Bihar to complete his journey. Revant expressed worry whether he would be able to complete his journey or not owing to current coronavirus situation.
Coronavirus, it was a huge problem for me because now I can't get hotels anywhere and people don't like to contact with me. But at this time, because of my state government given me a certificate, because of that I was visiting local DC office and I was going there, sir, this is my problem, I was facing like this problem, can you provide me anything? So they used to provide some rooms for me. When I was facing a problem, every state government helped for me, even Manipur state. I'm so happy for each and every government.
Helps are pouring in from every quarter for blood cancer patient Guru Mayum Roberto from Kumbakhetri, Laikai, who topped COSIM Class 12 examination 2019 in Commerce stream. Roberto is undergoing treatment of first stage blood cancer at Janim's hospital. Members of a WhatsApp group called Pao Tingbang Loop today extended 23,200 rupees for his treatment. Speaking to media at Janim's hospital, admin of the WhatsApp group, K. Omek, said they came across Roberto's condition on Impact News and other media outlets. He also assured of extending possible help to others who are in need. K. Omek urged people of the state to cultivate the habit of helping those in crisis.
Kuna mating paning bagi awakan pol kibasi koi sana lewak Impact News koi lampau hariba koi media singa sida koi thengna jabadagi koi mating asi pangge hadan sab yungna khanjara koi mating pangjabani makhata na koi tungan ba koi sumba koi leitlaira tola taraba na ek sing koi makhata na mating pangna bhona jagi gani loinana Manipur gi leibiriva koi tungan ba NGO sangsthan sing kwai khudimong na su Roberto gi damak ta angam mating pangbiyu amasung mana kitang thuna phagalak tuna magi tungi asa sauron thamjari ba
And on that note, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on government fixing prices for face masks and sanitizers in light of COVID-19 outbreak. We'll be right back. You're watching Impact News. Welcome back after the break, and you're watching Afternoon News. Government is keeping a close watch on the prices of every essential commodity. Union Consumer Affairs Minister Ram Vilas Paswan tweeted that government has fixed the prices for face masks and sanitizers in light of the COVID-19 outbreak. Ram Vilas Paswan said that under the Essential Commodities Act, no extra charges can be levied on the fabric used for manufacturing of face masks. He informed that 2 and 3 layered masks would cost 8 and 10 rupees respectively, while a 200 milliliter bottle of hand sanitizers is priced at 100 rupees. The minister asserted that the prices would remain same till the 30th of June this year. The Union Public Service Commission deferred the remaining interviews of the candidates for 2019 Civil Services Examination scheduled for March 23rd, 2020 to April 3rd, 2020. The step was announced as a precautionary measure against the spread of COVID-19. The statement announcing the decision said that new dates for interviews will be informed to the candidates in due course. The interviews begin on 17th of February and are the last stage in the civil services recruitment process. Indian Railways has taken a slew of measures to contain the spread of novel coronavirus. The measures are being implemented across all the zones. Indian Railways has taken steps to discourage citizens from undertaking non-essential journeys by temporarily removing special incentives for many categories, including suspension of passenger and some long-distance trains. Keeping in view Prime Minister Narendra Modi's call to observe Janata curfew tomorrow and the steep decline in the number of passengers, Indian Railways has reduced the number of trains which would be plying. In the wake of the same, passenger trains originating from midnight till 10 in the night tomorrow stands cancelled. Around 1,300 long-distance mail and express trains have also been suspended, which were supposed to commence journey between 4 in the morning till 10 in the night tomorrow. Bearing few essential runs, suburban train services in Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai and Secunderabad will also be reduced. All trains which are already on the run during these hours will, however, continue their services. Railways has urged people to ensure the running status of trains before reaching stations, as occupancy is being closely monitored and modifications are done to meet the actual requirement. BJP MP Dushyant Singh attended a party with singer Kanika Kapoor, who has tested positive for coronavirus or COVID-19, and met scores of MPs and even President Ramnath Kovind, raising panic over a possible trail of infection. Dushyant Singh has self-isolated, and so his mother, former Rajasthan Chief Minister Vasundhara Raje, who attended the same party on Sunday. More and more MPs are going into self-quarantine, realizing that they interacted with Dushyant Singh in various events over the past week. 2 days ago, Dushyant Singh met with President Ramnath Kovind along with many other MPs from Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan for breakfast at Rashtrapati Bhavan. Among the others were at the breakfast were former Union Minister Rajyavardhan Rathore, BJP MP from Mathura Hema Malini, Union Minister Arjun Ram Meghwal, Congress parties Kumari Selja and boxer cum MP Mary Kom. Trinamool Congress MP Derek O'Brien has self-quarantined after sitting with Dushyant Singh for over 2.5 hours during the Transport Standing Committee meeting. AAP member Sanjay Singh, Congress leaders Dipender Hooda and Jitin Prasada have also gone into self-isolation. The president has cancelled all appointments. North Korea, which borders to China and South Korea, the two early victims of coronavirus, claims it have evaded the pandemic with no cases of infection. There are no confirmed cases of COVID-19 in North Korea, although South Korean sources say that the disease is already affecting the country. Hundreds of North Korean soldiers have reportedly died from the coronavirus and thousands of others are being quarantined. But the secretive nation's leaders are sticking to the official narrative that the global epidemic has not reached them. According to Delhi NK, a South Korean news organization, the COVID-19 virus killed 180 North Korean soldiers in January and February and has sent another 3,700 into quarantine. And according to South Korea's government-backed Yonhap news agency, almost 10,000 people have been quarantined over coronavirus fears, but nearly 4,000 have been released since they didn't present symptoms. And in sports news, New Zealand cricketers and support staff members have gone into a 14-day self-isolation period after returning from the aborted Australia tour due to COVID-19. New Zealand cricket confirmed that all 15 players and support staff members who returned from Sydney last weekend have gone into self-isolation as per the government's directive. New Zealand was scheduled to play 3 ODIs and as many T20s, but the Chappell-Hadley series was called off after just one ODI, which was held without spectators. The Ken Williamson-led side has lost the match by 71 runs. Kiwi fast bowler Loki Ferguson was kept under isolation after he reported a sore throat. However, he tested negative for the coronavirus. Earlier, New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern advised all returning travellers to self-isolate for 2 weeks amid the COVID-19 outbreak, even if they arrived in the country before the 14th of March cutoff. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. 15th-hour general strike called by prescribed KCP MC Progressive against Titulia Kingley Semasana Chauba's nomination for Rajya Sabha election affects normal life in Manipur. Following recent government's order, markets across the state remain shut down and safety measures against novel coronavirus outbreak. And Union Consumer Affairs Minister Ram Vilas Paswan says government has fixed prices for face masks and sanitizers in light of COVID-19 outbreak.